Hello, Jester Good here, and I have to thank you guys. Thank you for getting me to 100,000 subscribers. This is at a new location, but to celebrate, let's open up some Series 16 LEGO minifigures. So I got 16 packs here, and I felt them up. It should be the full series, and this won't be the only celebration video of 100,000 subscribers, but I just got these, so you know it's kind of like coinciding with that. I still gotta thank you guys. And let's see, our first minifigure is the banana suit guy. What a great way to start. So I did get these from Toys R Us because for some reason Toys R Us is releasing this early along with LEGO in general. It was planned for a September release, but it's coming out August 1st. And you can see how good this guy looks. I just love his molding. This is actually a hard plastic. I thought it was going to be a rubber. I just don't like how it says banana on it. I think that's kind of intrusive and unnecessary. Other than that, you can see he has a nice sunglass look, but just a plain shirt underneath. But I do like how his sunglasses have a green kind of band to them. So here's pack number 2. It's weird that LEGO hasn't officially revealed these yet. So really my first look at these is through this opening. And you can see it's the Arabian Night. So here's the Arabian Night. Not really liking this one. He's kind of bland. It's actually, I like the one from the Skybound Battle Pack who has a turban on him. I think that's just a better minifigure than this, and that was just an Ninjago LEGO Shop exclusive set. But I do like his face though, and the dual molded legs are fine, but I don't know, it's just not that exciting. His black scimitar, I think that might be a new mold. It doesn't look like the one from Orient Expedition, but I might be wrong. Alright, so pack 3. And like I said, this is a new location. I'm away for the summer, I guess you could say. So this is a very makeshift kind of filming location, so sorry if it looks a little bit bad. But you can see it's the hiker. And here's the hiker. This was actually the last one I found. He was the hardest to find. Really like how this came out. I mean, I didn't really get a close look at him since there was no official pictures. I didn't know there was a new backpack mold. That's actually really neat. He has a double-sided face where he has kind of a scared look, which was not necessary, but very cool. The hair piece was one that was only used in DFB in that color, and the map and compass are actually 2 really cool pieces. So I just started opening this and I messed up on what I was saying, but I was going to say thank you guys for all the comments that say, you know, congrats on 100,000. That really means a lot to me, and I can't really respond to all of them, but it just means so much. And I will be doing a video that will explain what I'm going to be doing for 100,000 subscribers and stuff very soon, and explaining my current situation. But you can see the one we got right here is Spooky Boy. So here is Spooky Boy. He has a Spooky Tales book. Very cool piece. I didn't really like Spooky Girl so much, but I actually like Spooky Boy. His shirt is a lot more usable. We could just pretend the white underneath is a undershirt for like a regular yellow minifigure. He has dual molded arms with the sleeves. That's actually pretty cool, as well as the legs, which are very gothic and cool. I also like his hairpiece, which is cool to get in black, but it wasn't the first time we got in black. He came with the coach from the DFB series, but still a pretty cool looking minifigure. Alright, next pack, and I'm going to be reviewing these in a separate video afterwards. I hope I could do it up here. It may be a little bit harder because this isn't my regular filming station. And we got the Dog Show Judge as our next minifigure. And here is the Dog Show Judge. This guy is one of my favorites because his hair mold is completely new, and I love new hair molds. And it's very usable. I like that. I hope we get that in different colors. His little trophy is okay as well, but the other best part is, of course, the Scottish Terrier type mold. I put the stand this way because he could stand easily when it's 2 studs vertical like this, but horizontal is hard to get him on like one single stud. But a very cool molding with a nice, adorable little face print. I love that. So that's it for Dog Show Judge. So far, so good. My feeling skills are coming in handy because we're 5 for 5. Let's see what else we got. Oh, it's the female boxer. And here's a female boxer. I only say it's female because we got a male boxer, so that's really the only way to differentiate these two. But there's this little cylinder piece, which I was not expecting to get in there. That kind of threw me off when I was feeling it up in the store. I like the sweaty face right here. They couldn't put a bruised face on her for reasons. You could just kind of use your imagination. And the back has a smiling face. Also, this hair piece, I believe, is new in this color because this is a lighter brown than the regular darker brown we get this hair piece in, but I might be wrong about that. All right, next packet. Let's see who's inside. And we got, ooh, I think this one might be my favorite. It's the Spy. So here's a secret agent, and Alpha Team fans are very satisfied with this guy because it's a remake of the main Alpha Team person. I think it's Dash. Don't quote me on that. Alpha Team was never my thing. I was more into adventurers at the time. This one's personally my favorite though because of this new hairpiece. I freaking adore that hairpiece. But I don't like how those two holes are really visible on the side. But they have to have that so that you can put this attachment right here. I mean, I could see them maybe using that for like Hawkeye, this new hairpiece, and maybe putting goggles or something for Hawkeye if we ever get like Avengers Infinity War sets with him in it. Either way, you can see that he has this little rope right here, which isn't a new mold, but still really cool. And he has a backpack and everything. We'll take a closer look at that guy in the review. Also, there's this little printed piece or printed part on his, like a little watch, which is pretty cool as well. So next figure, and what I'm going to do is, I won't say my favorites in this video besides the agent. Guess my top 5 and leave your thoughts in the comments, and then like in the review, I'll review which ones are my favorites to see who can get it right. But next one is the Babysitter. And here is a Babysitter. You can see it uses the Fun It in the Park baby mold right there, which is 2 pieces, very adorable and small. There's also this little baby bottle and the cheerleader hair in brown with this nice kind of pug shirt printing there, which I think is pretty neat. No alternate face or anything, but some nice printing on the back for torso. So far, so good. Let's see who's next. It is the Buccaneer. And here is the Buccaneer. Very pleasing for a pirate fan like me. That bold cap on top is still a little bit odd. It's like when they did it with the grandpa. It's weird seeing bold minifigures because a stud is supposed to represent when they're bold, but whatever. That's just a really weird nitpick inconsistency thing that I'll probably bring up later down the line. But either way, you can see his dual molded legs fit perfectly, and I love that. It's going to be really cool for classic pirate fans. The map is cool. I love getting new maps, and just a pretty cool looking minifigure overall. I think it's probably the best CMF pirate. Just because of how unique he is. He also even has a little tattoo there, which I didn't even notice. That's pretty cool. So far, we're, I think, what, 7 more to go. And that means we got 9 for 9 so far. And it's the Mariachi. Here is the Mariachi. Really like this guy. I love his hat, which is actually not a new mold, but it has a nice kind of a finish to it with the silver. There's also a new molded guitar, which is pretty darn cool, as well as a pretty cool printed torso right there, which is a little bit harder to see, and some nice side leg printing. And underneath, he actually has a pretty cool face underneath that mustache, so I really like how this guy came out. You can see his little smiling face right there. And here is our next pack. I think we have, what, 6 left to go, because that's 10. And, oh crud, look at how bad I cut that. All right, that should work. And, ooh, it's the Devil Kid. So here is the Devil Kid. I mean, I feel like this is going to cause some controversy for LEGO because, I don't know, people might be offended that he is portrayed as a devil. I am not. I actually really love this minifigure. Love the little wings right here, which I think are recolors of the gargoyle ones. Love this new tail mold and hat mold. Pretty cool Halloween tie-in, considering last year we got the Minifigures Series. Now we have a more smiley face for that little trick-or-treat bucket. Alright, next up, it's the Ice Queen. So here's the Ice Queen. I don't know, this one definitely isn't one of my favorites, but I still appreciate the minifigure. I like the kind of silver finish her torso has, and her cape has some sparkles on it, which is kind of annoying because they're getting on my arm or my finger, which I don't really like when I get glitter on my finger. And the face is kind of a cool, like, light blue color. And I don't know if we got this hairpiece in white before. There's also this little crown mold, which I don't know if that's a new crown mold. That's different from the older ones, but that looks kind of cool see-through. All right, next packet. I think it's gonna be the robot. I don't know, because I didn't feel it up. Oh, crud, it didn't cut. I didn't feel it up like right now, but we're missing the robot, and I feel like the robot is coming soon, the android. Nope, it's not. It is, oh yeah, it is the android. Dang, I was good. I didn't even feel that one. So here is the android or cyborg. I actually really like how this one came out. It's kind of a fresh twist on the constant robots we get in these minifigure series. Like the blue on her, that's really cool. And she also has this little gun which has one of those studs with the holes on it, which I haven't seen in a LEGO minifigure line. And also the hairpiece is Spooky Boy's hair, or Larry the Barista's hair, in blue with a nice kind of silver finish. That's going to be really useful for some customization. Her torso also, I think, is from Ultra Agents, but I might be wrong about that. It might also have been from that Space Marine guy from Series 13. I don't know, but pretty cool minifigure. 3 more left. I think we're missing, what, Wildlife Photographer, Penguin Kid, and... oh, and there you go, the Rogue. And so this is the Rogue. Honestly, a lot of people have been kind of hating on this guy from what I've seen. I like him. He's using that Archer head from the Ninjago Possessed season. That's pretty cool in green. And he has some nice kind of printing on him. I especially like how he has a little wolf pack signal, which you guys know I love the wolf pack. And also there's some cool printing on the back of his torso, which I will get to in the review. And also there's this quiver right here, quiver and bow and arrow. Also nice dual molded legs, which you could probably use for a Link custom minifigure from Legend of Zelda. All right, 2 more. So this is either going to be Wildlife Photographer. Yep, there you go, Wildlife Photographer. So here's a Wildlife Photographer. My friend BKSR said that this was red, and I was like, I don't know if that's red. But no, it is red, but the boots are a really dark blue. We were hoping it would be red and black so that we could use it for Santa Claus, but honestly, I could still pass that off as kind of a black, so I'm probably going to use that on the Series 8 Santa Claus for his boots. The penguin right here is actually a cool new mold. I don't think it's the Friends one, because it has a stud on the back, which is kind of interesting. And also, you remember how I said that they don't have the studs with the holes in them in these minifigure series? Well, they use it here, so it's not just with the Android. And she has an alternate face, which was not necessary, but friggin' adorable. Love how that came out. So very cool minifigure. All right, last up, speaking of penguins, this should be the Penguin Kid. Let's see, my feeling skills were right. Yep, Penguin Kid. So we did it, 16 for 16. And here is the penguin suit kid who can't fit on his stand with these little skis on. I like how they use the shark flippers from the shark guy from Series 15 in black. That's kind of cool. New head mold, that's also neat. But look at this, all right? Look at the Devil Kid and look at Penguin Suit Guy. Do you see something similar? Look at those faces, what the heck? They basically just shrunk his mouth on this one and colored that black. It actually looks pretty bad. I don't know why that's black. I guess he kind of has like a small kind of smile showing his teeth. Maybe he's a baby because he doesn't have much teeth in there. But it kind of looks too similar to this, but maybe that's just a minor nitpick. So here are all the minifigures together. We got the Arabian Knight, Dog Show Judge, Snow Queen, Rogue, Penguin Kid, Cyborg, Devil Kid, Buccaneer, Bucko, I don't even know what you call him, just a pirate, the Mariachi, the Babysitter, Wildlife Photographer, the Spy, we got the Hiker, the Banana Guy, and Spooky Boy, and then the Kickboxer, actually. I think they don't even call her the female boxer, it's the Kickboxer. So that's it for all of the minifigures in this series. Tell me which ones are my favorites. I said one of them already, so if you leave them in the comments, I want to hear which one you guys think are my favorites, and then I want to hear which ones are your favorites. And I'll do a review of these soon. Oh, one last thing. For those of you wondering, there are no codes in this series. They actually do not have the LEGO Minifigures Online game anymore. The back just has these instructions, and then of course you have your little pamphlet showing all the minifigures all together. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this opening. I'll see you guys later.